Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Tonight we've got another American All-Star doubleheader as Week 6 of the American All-Star Dirt Series continues. Up first tonight, as you see, the big block mods are at Kokomo. Kokomo, always a tricky track in any car, but these big blocks are going to be especially tricky. It's going to get especially tight out there. Things are going to get a little bit crazy. And also, just to throw a loop in it for the other drivers, David Garman, who, if you heard last week's pre-race, doesn't like these cars, not a huge fan. He is in the field tonight. What can he do with them? Couple of new drivers in the field as well, and a big field tonight. Looks like 14 drivers so far. As the fastest car right now, Lane Snook just gets the wall. Jeremy Capron second, Matt Grimm third, JT Ferry fourth, and Peter Neuter in fifth. As the drivers are getting in the last little bit of practice here, let's take a quick look at the point situation. Ryan Arbogast has the points lead coming into the night. 19-point lead over Wyatt Hammacker. Matt Grimm currently in third. A bigger gap there, 17 points. Then 10 more points back to Nathan Voss and Tyler Topman right behind Nathan. Arbogast has 2 wins on the season. Hammacker won. Matt Grimm won as well. And of course, the win by David Lester earlier in the season. Haven't seen him back out here since then, but hopefully he'll be out here tonight. There's Matt Grimm, currently third fastest. And I haven't actually seen Arbogast. I thought I heard word that he may not make it tonight. We'll have to wait and see to confirm. Jeremy Capron currently second fastest. Can he get up here and do something tonight, as he has struggled in recent weeks? Let's see if we can get a quick word with Capron. Hey, Jeremy, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? Hey, Jeremy, this is Doug. You got me? Oh, looks like he's talking, but we just can't hear him. We'll try and get Capron back here in a few minutes. Looks like he was having some audio issues. Brycey Bear trying to, he's getting together with another driver. Looked like they were trying to, I don't know what they were trying to do. Honestly, I don't know that Bryce knows what he's trying to do out there. Chase Weir out on the track as well. And look at this, down to the inside of Garman as practice winds down. A lot of bouncing. That bottom line getting very bumpy, especially in turn 1 and 2. But he gets bogged down out of 3 and 4. Could be something to watch tonight. Second in points, Wyatt Hammacker. Currently 12th fastest. Wyatt has not had the same speed the last few races. We'll see if he can get it back. Let's try and get a word with Wyatt. Hey Wyatt, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? Looks like Wyatt having some difficulties here tonight as well. I know he had an issue earlier in practice where his mic was muted and he thought he wasn't, but didn't look like he was. Jason Rome, as always, dropping in, cheering on Topher. One of these days, you know what's going to happen, Jason. I will get Topher to join into every single race I broadcast one week, just for you. In fact, that is my mission in life, is that one week very soon, Topher is in every race broadcasted for an entire week, just so Jason Rome can cheer him on. Gourmets out in the big blocks. Ty Dickinson out, currently 7th fastest, kind of keeping up with Garmin here. Newcomer James Rosselli out on track as practice comes to a close. We'll get to watch qualifying before the heats start. Take a moment during qualifying, run to the snack bar, get your food, get your drink. While you're standing in line, please hit that share button. There are still some seats available in the stands. All right, drivers starting to roll off. Wyatt Hammacker is the first car off pit road, and also the youngest member of American All-Star Dirt Series. And a little bit of a blink again tonight. Brycey Bear currently rolling out for qualifying. Zach Beige out on track qualifying. Now Lane Snook, another new driver this week. Charles Ware out on track. JT Ferry out on track. Newcomer James Rosselli. Sweet Tea now out on track. Looks like Wyatt, who has been out since almost the beginning, has not managed to score a lap. Matt Grimm about to come out. Hi, Angie. How are you? Jeremy Capron coming out on track as well. Peter Neuter getting ready to roll off for his qualifying run. Currently, Lane Snook is at the top of the board, followed by Matt Grimm and JT Ferry, but only 9 drivers of the 14 have qualified here. Tyler Topman, David Garmin. Looks like Gourmets is rolling off pit road. Can't remember the last time Gourmets was in a big block or either of the mods available. As we heard last week, he's not a fan of these cars, but here he is. Gourmets got a little bit of a blink on as JT Ferry currently 5th fastest. Tyler Topman out on his qualifying run. Don't forget to hit the share button. Your friends and family do not want to miss the race that is coming here tonight. This track always exciting, always a bit of chaos and a lot of great. Hey, David Lester does make it into the session. I don't know if he's actually going to be able to get his qualifying run in if he has enough time left. But David Lester is here. He has 1 race on the season, currently outside the top 5 in points. But he does have 1 win this season. Could he get up here at Kokomo and get another? Nicholas Merkley also getting into the session late, but he might have a little bit of time for qualifying. Oh, Peter. David Lester does have time to get out at qualifying. Hey, Jeff, I have not talked to you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Good luck. I did see you're getting ready to buy a boat. Hope you enjoy that, and take me skiing, buddy. And I better see you back out on track very, very soon, Zappa. Everybody but Nicholas Merkley has qualified. Just a few seconds left in qualifying. Then we'll go to heat number 1. A lot of fans out here, but still room in the stands for even more. Make sure you hit the share button. Let your friends and family come out and watch some great dirt racing. Up first, as you see, big blocks at Kokomo, followed by the 410s at Lanier. Lanier, always a great race. All right, it's time to stack them up for heat number 1 with Peter Neuter and Jeremy Capron on the front row. David Lester and Sweet Tea Ty Dickinson has the second row. Zach Bache on the third. Garmy dropping in saying, full send. He has no idea what he's doing in these things. I think he's going to win. What in the world did... We've got a driver that decides to go to reverse. Pace car will lead him around a couple of times. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away at Kokomo. Heat number 1. As Peter Neuter jumps to the lead very quickly, he's down on the bottom. The rest of the field going up to the high side. And here comes Jeremy Capron up on the high side. Gets a little bogged up out of turn 4. David Lester right there on the back bumper as well. Capron gets a oh, holy cow! Lester gets into the wall. Meanwhile, Capron manages to get clear. Peter Neuter now in second, David Lester third, Ty Dickinson in fourth. Zach Bache currently in fifth. Capron has the fastest lap of the night so far. Peter Neuter just cranked up a much faster lap, and then Lester cranks up even faster. Speeds continuing to pick up as they get their heat number 1 in, and Neuter all over the back bumper of Jeremy Capron coming out of 4. This top 3 has not been separated at all. This is only a taste of what we'll see in the feature as Lester almost gets in the back bumper of Neuter, and oh, look at that, Peter up into the wall. Just gives it a little kiss up on the high side. Gets really checked up through 3 and 4. Lester almost gets into him. White flag in the air. This is far from over. Oh, look at the dive to the bottom. Peter Neuter sends it down, and Jeremy Capron wins heat number 1. Peter comes home second. David Lester third. Ty Dickinson fourth. Zach Bache in fifth. What a race. Oh, we are in for a good one tonight. Heat number 2. Lane Snook and David Garman on the front row. Tyler Tom and Wyatt Hammacker on the second row. James Roselli has the third row. Waiting for, does not look like Lane Snook is going to grid. Nope, he does make the grid just at the last minute. They're off for their pace laps. One more time around. Pace car will drop off out of turn number 2. Lane Snook and Garmin will lead up down to the green flag. Pace truck is in. A little bit of a blink out of the leader as they come out of turn 4. Green flag in the air, they're down and away. And already we've got guys trying to make it 3 and 4 wide through 1 and 2. Now they're 3 wide out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, a little bit of a bump back behind. Looks like it was Hammacker that gets into... No, I stand corrected. That was newcomer James Rosselli got together with Lane Snook. Wyatt Hammacker continuing to try and fight his way forward. Meanwhile, Garmin, who has absolutely no idea what he's doing, right? Garmin in the lead. Tyler Topman currently in second. Wyatt Hammacker in third. James Rosselli and Lane Snook battling it out for fourth. The two newcomers having it out at the back of the field. Hey, thank you, Ty. Appreciate you, buddy. Garmin still up in the lead with a 1.3 second lead here, so I really don't believe Garmin's saying he doesn't know what he's doing. Hammacker now to third. He sends it high. He ends up in the wall. Lane Snook sneaks back by, takes third place back. White flag is in the air for Garmin. Tyler Topman in second, Lane Snook in third. Wyatt Hammacker is fourth, James Rosselli in fifth. And out of turn number 4, David Garmin pulls the win. Topman comes home second. Lane Snook is third, Wyatt Hammacker fourth. James Rosselli ends up on pit road. Garmin begins his celebration, the big liar. All right, heat number 3. We'll see Matt Grimm and JT Ferry on the front row. Chase Ware and Bryce Dickinson have the second row. Nicholas Merkley will start at the back. Everybody grids really quickly on this one. Looks like Nicholas Merkley does not take the grid. He may not be in the session any longer. Hush, Garmin. All right, pace truck is in. Out of turn 4, Matt Grimm, JT Ferry leading him around. Green flag in the air. They are down and away. If the first 2 heats are any indication, this is going to be a non-stop race, and the feature will be absolutely epic. Oh, my goodness. Ricey Bear gets turned around but fights his way back. Chase Ware back to fourth. Matt Grimm now up into second. JT Ferry still has the lead, but has not been able to pull away from Grimm yet. JT out front, Matt Grimm in second, Bryce Dickinson third, Chase Ware back into fourth, Nicholas Merkley not in the field. JT Ferry and Matt Grimm have not gotten, nobody has the advantage here. Matt Grimm staying right in the tire tracks, can't find a way by. They're going to get 2 to go this time by. Oh, Matt Grimm gets a nose inside, briefly off turn 4. Bryce Dickinson not far behind, trying to close that gap up. Chase Ware a little bit further back. Looks like he is running that slider line. Speaking of sliders, Matt Grimm almost gets it, still had the car up on the high side, had to back out. White flag in the air, here they come through 3 and 4. JT still has the lead, Matt Grimm sends it into 3 and 4, but it's going to be JT Ferry for the win in heat number 3. Matt Grimm finishes second, Bryce is third, and Chase is fourth. Apparently, Garmin thinks there's oil on a dirt track that will delay a race. I don't think it works like that, Garmin. Just saying. On to the warm-up. All the drivers getting out on track. Looks like James Rosselli will be the first one to get out. David Lester rolling off pit road now. Zach Bache on his way out. Lane Snook, JT Ferry. Based on the 3 heats we just saw, I suspect this feature will be a bit on the epic side, as Ty Dickinson, Bryce Dickinson, they're both off. Wyatt Hammacker also out there tonight. And James Capron. Garmin says, yes, a oil on the track does delay the race, but this is the same guy that said he didn't know how to drive a big block, and he ended up winning and having the fastest lap of the night so far. So this is why nobody believes Gourmet. Peter Neuter currently the fastest car on track. David Lester second, Lane Snook third, JT Ferry in fourth, Bryce Dickinson in fifth. Okay, so David Garmin just pulled an AJ Godsey and said he is struggling. Yeah, nobody believes AJ and nobody believes Garmin. Hey, Richie, good evening, buddy. How you doing? And more importantly, Richie, why didn't you pull off a win last night? I really expected you to pull that one off at one point. Looked like you were just charging through despite some bad luck early on, bud. Ty Dickinson informing me there's a rumor that Garmin is taking an EOL penalty at the start of the race because he doesn't know what he's doing, and I fully support that. Go get them next week, Richie. I know you've got a few more wins in you this season. Get up there and give Patrick Gitter a run for his money before the season's out. Yeah, I see that too. I think Zach Bache does need... You know what? Let's talk to him about it. Hey, Zach, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you loud and clear, buddy.
Hey, so an issue's come up in the comments that we need to kind of address. See if we can get your buy-in on this. 30 seconds left here. Garmin said he was terrible in these cars, didn't know how to drive them, ended up winning a race in pretty dominant fashion. But he said he doesn't know what he's doing in these cars, so he should probably get an EOL at the start of the race.
Well, I gotta say this. He's full of shit because every car he jumps in, he's freaking fast. I know he runs over an asphalt too, and freaking 410s, he had like a freaking 30 or 40 point lead in that. Then late models, he's leading in that, so it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he goes out here and he's just freaking whoops all these other guys' ass. I'm like, yeah. You don't know what you're doing.
Well, good luck, buddy. Hopefully somebody can get up there and slow him down.
Oh, somebody will. Peter or Matt will.
Oh, crap. Garmin joined me.
I heard you talking about me.
I knew you would, buddy. You better go get in your race car, man. It's time to go to the grid.
Yeah, I'm going to go do that. I just figured I'd come up and say hey to everybody, and we're going to go see what'll happen. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, man. Good luck. All right, up front will be Jeremy Capron and the big liar, David Garman. On the second row will be JT Ferry and Peter Neuter. On the third row, Tyler Todman and Matt Grimm. David Lester and Lane Snook have the fourth row. The Dickinson family has row number 5. Bryce in 9th and Ty in 10th. Wyatt Hammacker in 11th. Chase Ware in 12th. 13th is Zach Bache. James Roselli is in 14th. Nicholas Merkley is listed as 15th, but did not take the grid during the heats, and I don't believe he's actually in the field. No, it looks like he has not taken the grid. Garmin is taking an EOL. That is a brave, brave man, and it probably won't matter. I will say, Zach is absolutely right. Everything Garmin says he's terrible in, he's exceedingly good in. It's like we've mentioned on several Sunday nights, when AJ Gotze and BRR says he is struggling here tonight, he's probably going to win. Or if Harley Barletta says, I've never raced this track before, he's probably going to win too. Pace truck is in. Out of turn 4 they come. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. 35 laps to settle this one. 3 wide off into 1. And we've already got a car that got flipped over but seems to be back up and running. I believe that was Zach Bache. Out of turn 4, a big mess at the front. They are 4 wide coming off the turns. Back down into turn 3 and it is nose to tail at the front. Nose to tail, side by side. They're still trying to get 4 wide up front. Garmin started the race in 14th, only up to 12th so far. Can he make up the ground before this one is all said and done? Peter Neuter out front, but Matt Grimm all over the back bumper, as is JT Ferry. Jeremy Capron down on the bottom, beginning to advance his position just a little bit. He had lost some spots early on, but looks like he's starting to come back a little bit. Lane Snook jumping. Ty Dickinson fighting his way forward. And look at these battles all over track. It's almost impossible to keep up with the action. The top 3 are currently single file. They're literally the only ones, and that probably won't last long either. Side by side for 4th as Tyler Todman and Jeremy Capron go at it. Ty Dickinson in this mess. Lane Snook in this mess. And it is a mess. Oh, wow. Look at the run Todman gets, but he has to check up mid-corner. That bottom line seems to be where the momentum advantage is here tonight, at least for consistency around the corner. The top line has obviously been fastest off the corner, but That bottom line, guys, really making it work here tonight. What a race, what a show these guys are putting on. Garmin now up to 9th as he looks to the high side on David Lester. How these guys have not had a caution yet is beyond me, as Peter Neuter and Matt Grimm just go at it. JT Ferry in 3rd, Jeremy Capron now up to 3rd. And we've got a car hitting pit road. Zach Bache is on pit road. Matt Grimm, Peter Neuter, side by side. That's the battle for the lead. We've seen guys make this caution. The first caution of the night out of James Roselli. Oh, he grabs a little bit of that infield tire and then grabs a whole lot of infield tire at the other end of the track. First caution of the night. Let's try and sort out the field really quick. Up front will be Jeremy Capron has the lead. Then Lane Snook in 2nd. JT Ferry in 3rd. David Lester is 4th. Tyler Todman in 5th. Sorry, as the numbers keep updating, it looks like Matt Grimm and Peter Neuter have the front row. Capron and Lane Snook, on the 2nd row. JT Ferry, David Lester on the 3rd row. Tyler Todman, Bryce Dickinson, 4th row. David Garmin and Ty Dickinson rounding out the top 10. Chase Ware, Wyatt Hammacker, and James Roselli round out the cars on track, with Zach Bache currently on pit road. As they stack back up side by side, getting ready for the restart. Pace truck is in. Matt Grimm, Peter Neuter going to lead them around. Green flag in the air. Everybody down and away. 21 laps to go. Matt Grimm up to the high side. Peter down on the bottom. Lane Snook has snuck his way up into 2nd now. Peter Neuter back to 3rd. James Roselli has crashed. Let's see what happened to James. He has towed to pit road. His race all but done here. Caution is out. Oh, looks like Roselli the 22 gets into the back of Wyatt Hammacker, checks up, and James Roselli gets involved, ends up on pit road. That did not bring out the caution. Looks like an incident with Garmy brings out the caution. Garmin coming out of turn 2, has a car up underneath, just barely taps him. He goes around, gets caught. It looked like they were checking up for the incident that happened right in front of him. Garmin has gone to pit road, likely for repairs. James Roselli still on pit road. Zach Bache also still on pit road. Looks like they are getting the 1 to green. We'll have to ask. I'm guessing Garmin might be regretting that. No, Garmin's back up off pit road, and it looks like he will maintain the lead lap. So the race is not over for Garmin. Green flag back in the air. They are down and away. Look at the move by Peter on the bottom. Already jumping up into 2nd and looking for the lead from the bottom. And James Roselli also on his way off of pit road now. Matt Grimm still up in the lead, but this is quite a battle for the lead, as 3 cars easily in contention and several more right behind. Jeremy Capron, David Lester also right there. as is Bryce Dickinson back in 6th. Tyler Topman is battling with JT Ferry. That is the battle for 7th. Chase Ware starting to make his way forward again. Here comes Gourmet and Wyatt Hammacker. They are battling it out. Oh, we've got a car in the wall up on the high side. Garmin shoots the cap. How did he even do that? Used his crazy Garmin powers, I guess. Matt Grimm up on the high side has the lead for the moment. The battle is on for 2nd. Lane Snook, Peter Neuter, Lane up on the high side, Peter on the bottom. Caution is out, Chase Ware involved. Chase Ware in the 22 gets up in the high. Oh, he gets a little too much of the wall coming off. Garmin barely avoids that. And can Ware get the car? No, he ends up towing to pit road. Might need oxygen when this one's over, and we still have 410s at Lanier to do later. Immediately after this race, we'll go and they will take the 410s to Lanier. As great as this racing is, Lanier always puts on a great show, always a lot of great racing. When you factor in the speed of the 410s, it'll be nothing but racing, nothing but battling, nothing but excitement the whole time. Which begs the question, you guys are sitting here watching, enjoying this race. Have you hit the share button and made sure your friends and family are out here watching? Because if not, what a disservice. They are missing out on some great, great racing. Out of turn 4, green flag back in the air. They are down and away. Matt Grimm shoots out front. And caution is already out. Big wreck in turn 2. Looks like Bryce Dickinson involved. They come out of 2. Oh, Bryce just gets yeeted. Goes up to the high side. Several cars up there with absolutely nowhere to go. Looks like Tyler Topman gets caught in that one as well. Everybody getting sorted out, getting ready for the restart. Chase Ware getting waved around back to the lead lap. Matt Grimm still in the lead. Pace truck is in. Barney the flagman has that green flag in his hand. Out of turn 4, green flag in the air. They're down and away again. This time Lane Snook down to the bottom. Excuse me, Lane Snook. I will have the new drivers' names right by next week. I promise you guys that. Meanwhile, Lane makes a move on the bottom. He is going for the lead here. Caution is out, but I think Lane had the lead at the time of the caution. Looks like Wyatt Hammacker involved. Oh, just gets together as another car comes underneath. That was the 6 car of Tyler Topman that got together with Hammacker. Hammacker, if you recall, is the youngest member of the American All-Stars, but currently running 2nd in points. And with Ryan Arbogast not here tonight, Wyatt has a chance, all the drivers have a chance to make up some of that gap. We'll see who can get it done here tonight. Barney gives them the 1 to green. Pace truck is in as we get a car coming back around. That is Tyler Topman getting his lead back, trying to get back to the lead lap. Green flag in the air. They are down and away. Lane Snook to the lead for the first time. Peter Neuter now up to second on the bottom. Matt Grimm in third. Looks like Matt lost. No, I'm sorry. That is Peter that lost a bunch of momentum going down the back straightaway. Matt Grimm to the high side. 7 laps to go. Lane Snook out front. Matt Grimm, Peter Neuter battling it out for second. Meanwhile, here comes Capron trying to get up in the mix. David Lester now up in the mix as well. Wyatt Hammacker has had a crash. Let's see what happened to Hammacker. Looks like the 22. Oh, the 22 just comes up into him, sends Hammacker around. Great save by Wyatt. But a bit of a heartbreak. He had the opportunity to pick up a lot of points here tonight. Not going to be able to get it done. Lane Snook coming around. He'll get 3 to go. Lane's lead now 1.6 seconds as Peter and look at this battle for second place. Lane way out front as they, oh, we've got Peter Neuter around. Caution is out. David Lester involved. Here they go off into turn 3. There's Neuter up on the high side. Oh, he just gets a huge bump by Matt Grimm and goes around. David Lester also getting caught in this one. There's Lester in the 44. Up on the high side. Just has nowhere to go. They stack back up. They will have a green-white checkered, 1 to green. It'll be Lane Snook, Jeremy Capron, James Roselli, JT Ferry, Ty Dickinson have the top 5. Pace truck is in for the last time. Here we go. They're down and away. Green in the air. Lane gets a good jump on Capron. James Roselli down to the bottom. Looks like he might have got a little bit of a run. Caution is out. We'll get another green-white checkered. Tyler Topman involved. Topman up on the high side. Everybody push. Oh, look at that drive into the corner. Believe that was Peter Neuter that just drove off into the turn, had a good run, but just slid up enough. Lane Snook will lead him down for another green-white checkered finish. And don't forget, immediately after this, we will have the 410s from Lanier. Promises to be another epic race. And you'll have enough time between races to hit the snack bar and hit the share button. Get your friends and family to come watch some epic dirt racing. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. One more time. Snook has the lead into turn 1. Capron and Roselli battling it out for second place. Here comes JT Ferry and Ty Dickinson. White flag is in the air. Lane Snook has that lead, has a bit of a gap. Can he hold on to it? It looks like he's going to pull it off here. Capron and Roselli side by side. They come home. Lane Snook wins. Jeremy Capron comes home second. James Roselli third. JT Ferry is in fourth. Ty Dickinson finishes fifth. Garmin, after starting at the back, comes home sixth. Bryce in seventh. David Lester in eighth. Wyatt Hammacker ninth. And Chase Ware in 10th. And while the celebration and party continues, let's start talking to our top three. Looks like it might just be the top two. All right, let's get a hold of Jeremy Capron. Hey, Jeremy, this is Doug. You got me?
Not Jeremy.
Oh, sorry, I grabbed the wrong one.
It's alright.
Hey, Jeremy, this is Doug. You got me?
Loud and clear. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now, buddy. That was quite a wild event.
Yeah, I keep lucking out in this, man. I'm running usually like around third, fourth, fifth, and then something always happens in front of me, and I just seem to be lucking my way into these top threes.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good, as the old saying goes. But, man, tonight I think you had a little bit of both. You started on the pole, lost a little bit early on. It looked like that you couldn't get that inside line going at the first, but, man, later in the run as the track slicked off, you really had it hooked up.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience here at Kokomo, so I wasn't really quite sure where to run, and I knew the top was fast, but they were up there, and I couldn't really get up there, so I was stuck on the bottom, and I just tried to do what I could do, but it didn't really work too good.
It worked well enough, and it kept you out of a lot of trouble that was going on up on the high side and managed to get you home in second place. Another great racer.
Yeah, man, I'll take it.
Well, congratulations, man. Go celebrate. We'll see you at Lanier.
All righty, thank you, Matt.
All right, Jeremy Capron comes home second. Lane Snook, our winner, does not look. Doesn't look like we have our winner available for interview. However, congratulations to Lane Snook. His first race with the league. Yes, Gourmet, I know. His first race with the league, pulls off the win. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the 410s from Lanier in just a few moments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Just over 11 minutes left in practice here at Lanier. As the drivers getting into practice right now, David Lester is the fastest car on track, followed by Ty Dickinson, Matt Grimm, David Gorman, and Zach Bache are your top five. Bryce Dickinson, newcomer Michael Doan, and Zane Walters rounding out the field. Actually, Zane has not been on track yet, so we'll see how he does here in just a few moments. Coming into tonight, Garmin still has the points lead, followed by Sean Stevens after his win last week, making up some points in the series. Now the gap just 33 points. Bryce Dickinson in third, Preston Dalton in fourth, and Ryan Arbogast fifth. Preston Dalton not in the race, nor is Ryan Arbogast as of right now. They will go 40 laps around Lanier for the feature. 3/8 of a mile, 11 degrees of banking in the turns, 5 degrees of banking in the straightaway. Look at Bryce. Sends it around, trying to be fancy. David Lester, the fastest on track, ends up upside down. Ty Dickinson currently second fastest. Matt Grimm third, David Garman fourth, and Zach Bache in fifth. Sean Stevens also has not taken to the track yet. After last week's win, as we mentioned, the gap in points closed just a little bit. Garmin has had a pretty dominant season. When he hasn't won, he has gotten a podium finish every time. That has put him out in the lead. He's had some bigger gaps. Sean's win last week, and Garmin had some difficulties. Definitely closed that gap up a little bit, but Garmin really gives it to Bryce. David Lester out there as the track starts to slick off a little bit here in practice. Zane Walters has not taken to the track yet. I have not seen Michael Doan out yet either. Michael Doan does not actually have a scored lap yet. So only the top 6 have taken to the track and put in some practice laps here. With Sean Stevens not here, Bryce Dickinson actually could close the gap on third place, or on second place from third. Currently just 15 points behind Sean. Let's see if we can get a word with Bryce when he's not doing something insane. Hey Bryce, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Are you trying to drive backwards?
You know, I gotta pull something out of the hat tonight.
Well, coming into tonight, you're third in points, just 15 points behind Sean Stevens, who is not here tonight. So you have a great opportunity to pick up a lot of points here. Do you think you can do something here at Lanier?
Well, you probably just jinxed me, so I'm not too sure on how it's gonna go now. Usually when I talk to you, I just do poorly the rest of the night, so thanks, Doug.
You're very welcome. I am here to help. As long as you don't cause any cautions tonight, I am good with that.
Now I'm causing 10. I'm sorry, Angie.
All right, I'm going to wish you bad luck, reverse psychology. Hopefully that will help you get to the front, get to victory lane. Please don't cause any cautions.
I'll do my best.
All right, his Ty is dropping into the comments saying, DIFA, good luck tonight. Hopefully you can make it. With Sean not being here, you definitely have an opportunity to make up the points here tonight.
I really hope so.
All right, man. Good luck out there. Looks like you're starting to pick up some speed.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Angie.
Bryce Dickinson currently 6th fastest, but he is starting to close the gap on 6th place Zach Beige and a little bit on Garmin as well. Looks like tonight there was a slight mistake made, so they will be going open setups here tonight. And David Garmin with that points lead, but is only 4th fastest. Let's see if we can talk to him. Hey Garmin, it's Doug. You got me? Hey Garmin, it's Doug. You got me? I'm guessing Garmin stepped away for a moment. We'll throw him back up and pull him in here in just a few moments. Does look like Garmin is a little bit on the slow side tonight compared to what we usually see out of him. Hey, good evening, Michael Dickinson, cheering on Brycey Bear and Sweet Tea. Boy, that hashtag is really starting to spread already. David Lester currently fastest. Ty Dickinson now up to 2nd fastest. He's really got some speed here. Actually faster than Matt Grin, David Garmin, both the drivers right now. And 1/100th of a second off David Lester's time. We'll get the exact number here in just a second. Yeah, exactly 1/100th of a second off of Lester. Let's see if we can talk to Sweet Tea.
What'd you want, Doug?
Oh, Garmin just arrived. Okay, Garmin, it doesn't look like we are as fast as what we're used to seeing out of you tonight. You're currently 4th fastest. But with Sean Stevens not here tonight, you can obviously extend your points lead again.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night of racing. I like this track. It's going to be fun. Sprint cars are fast. No Matt Gry, David Lester are going to be pretty quick, so we'll see if we can come out on top. If not, top 3 will work. If not, then just wherever I finish will probably make me happy.
Well, it definitely looks like you got some speed here, but Preston Dalton and some others starting to hop in here. Who is your biggest competition coming into the night? And with Sean Stevens out, do you get to breathe a little bit easier?
Honestly, my biggest competition is probably going to be Ty Dickinson. He's been putting it on lately. So me and him will probably get up at the front, and we'll see what'll happen.
All right, man. Good luck tonight, buddy.
See you, Doug.
Garmin comes in tonight with the points lead, and without his top competition of Sean Stevens in the points, he is looking like he's a little bit worried about Ty Dickinson, and it looks like I have a few drivers that are starting to have some connection issues. Ty Dickinson on pit road. A lot of drivers off pit road or on pit road like right now. Let's see if we can get a quick word with Ty. Hey, Sweet Tea, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
You know, it's impressive when you have David Garmin say you are going to be his top competition tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he knows that I'm actually that good. And, I mean, surprisingly, it's an open setup tonight, and I'm using the stock setup. And the stock setup is actually super comfortable. I'm super quick, top, bottom, wherever I go. I don't think I can beat Lester, but as long as I beat Garmin, I'm going to be pretty happy.
Well, right now you're within 100th of a second of Lester, so obviously there is something there, and it might, in the race, anything could happen. You might have a chance here.
Yeah, no, for sure, and that's what I'm pulling for. I mean, I'm trying to make you proud, Doug, and that's all that matters.
Well, hopefully you get your first win of the season here tonight. I know Michael's out there watching as well, cheering you guys on, so good luck tonight, buddy.
Yeah, no, for sure. And shout out to Michael's Bryce Bear and I's dad, and he tunes in every night, supports both of us, and it's nice having a father, out there that supports everything we do and pushes us to do better. So
That is awesome. Well, good luck tonight, bud. Go make your dad proud.
thanks, buddy. DFA.
All right, Ty Dickinson, currently second fastest. Practice winding down, and huge shout out to Michael Dickinson as well as a father of 4 girls. Being a supportive dad, extremely important and awesome. Practice comes to a close.
Hashtag DIFA.
And hashtag DIFA from Garmin and Ty and Bryce and everybody. All right, qualifying is underway. And it looks like Brycey Bear will be the first one off pit road tonight. Zane Walters starting to roll off pit road, as is Matt Grimm. David Garman now rolling off pit road. Ty Dickinson rolling off. Zach Bache rolling off pit road as well. Michael Doan has not been out for qualifying, nor has Preston Dalton. That looks like Preston is going to roll off pit road now. Well, Zach gets a little squirrely on the straightaway there. Matt Grimm flying around here. Bryce looks like he has completed his. Ty almost done. David Lester, who was fastest in practice, currently getting his qualifying laps in. Garmin just jumped up to second on the board. Still a lot of qualifying to go. Garmin just took the provisionally as the pole right now. David Lester, though, still out getting his qualifying run in. Preston Dalton getting back out on track. Looked like he had some issues on his first qualifying attempt. All right, everybody has qualified except for Michael Doan, who has not been on track since the first few laps of practice. So qualifying just a few minutes from ending. You have just enough time to go hit the snack bar, get something to eat, get something to drink, and while you're at it, hit that share button. Sean Stevens dropping into the comments saying he did not make it because he is at work, but shout out to Sean. We miss you, buddy. Look forward to seeing you back next week and going and showing Garmin what's what. Qualifying comes to a close. It's time to go racing. Heat number 1. We'll have David Garmin and Preston Dalton on the front row. Matt Grimm, Ty Dickinson have the second row, and Michael Doan is set to be on the start at the back, but we haven't seen him on track in a while, so he may not be in the field. Bryce and Garmin dropping in the comments, Ty and Garmin dropping in. All the drivers getting out into position to start heat number 1. Looks like all 4 are out there. Michael Doan does not take to the grid. Sean Stevens saying Preston Dalton will hold the fort down for everybody. Ty Dickinson tried to get a head start on it. Usually it is Garmin up front pulling shenanigans in the heats, but not tonight. You guys are awesome. Pace car will take him around one more time. Then we'll go green flag for heat number 1 here at Lanier. You tell him, Michael. All right, pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away at Lanier. Heat number 1. Oh, look at this. Preston Dalton shoots by Garmin on the high side. Garmin in second. Matt Grimm and Ty Dickinson battling for third. Ty gets him up on the high side. Meanwhile, Garmin trying to fight back down to the bottom in 3 and 4. Preston still holding the lead. Garmin in second. Garmin has the faster lap time. Ty Dickinson in third, starting to close the gap down just a little bit. Meanwhile, Garmin gets the nose in briefly. Can't get there yet, though. Garmin in second, Ty in third, Matt Grimm back in fourth. Sean, I'll have to explain it later, buddy. I'll shoot you a message after the broadcast. Preston Dalton out front, Garmin in second, Ty Dickinson third. They're coming around for the white flag. Preston has a half a second lead over Garmin. White flag in the air for Preston Dalton. Through 3 and 4, out of turn 4, here comes Preston Dalton. He wins heat number 1. Garmin comes home second, Ty in third, Matt Grimm in fourth. All right, heat number 2. We'll see Zach Bache and David Lester starting on the front row. Bryce Dickinson and Zane Walters have the second row. Drivers obviously trying to get the pace truck moving a little bit quicker. One more time around, then Zach Bache will lead him off turn 4. Pace truck is in. Here they come out of turn 4. Green flag in the air. They're down and away. David Lester shoots it high into turn 1. Has the momentum off of turn 2. Pulls ahead. Zach gets a little squirrely off turn 2. Zane Walters now closing in third. Bryce Dickinson back in fourth. Bryce sent it hard into turn 1 that time. Up to the high side. He is sending it into the corner every single time. Meanwhile, up front, Zach Bache still all over the back bumper of David Lester. Zane and Bryce now up to speed. Bryce down to the bottom for third. Into turn 1, Bryce has some momentum, loses a little bit off turn 2. Sends it back down to the bottom in 3 and 4. Zach Bache maintaining close to David Lester, but has not found the momentum to make a pass yet. Meanwhile, Zane Walters having to defend against Bryce. Bryce keeps diving it to the bottom. Just can't make the momentum stick here. Now he sends it way down into turn 3. Bryce almost gets it that time. 2 laps to go. David Lester way out front. Zach Bache is falling off. Now Zane looking for second place. White flag is in the air. Lester pulling away from the field. The battle is on for second, though. Oh, Zane gets into the wall. Bryce down to the bottom. Zach slides wet. They crash as they cross the line. Zach pulls off second. Bryce comes home third, and Zane is fourth. All right, now on to warm-up. All the drivers will come out for one last shot at it. One last chance to get some practice laps in here. Everybody out on track. There is David Lester, Bryce Dickinson, Matt Grimm, Zach Beige following David. Oh, there's Ty Dickinson, David Garman, Lester, David Lester coming out of the corner. Here comes Zane Walters. Preston Dalton getting ready to roll off pit road as well. Ty currently the fastest car on track. Could this be the night for Ty Dickinson to get his first league win here with the All-Stars? Ty Dickinson still holding the fastest lap. The second fastest lap currently held by Bryce Dickinson. As this track slicks off, does the Dickinson family come out here and dominate? Can Ty Dickinson pull it off tonight and DIFA? Garmin now second fastest. David Lester up to fourth fastest. Zach Beige, who was extremely quick in heat number 2, currently fifth fastest, but does he have a little bit more in the tank here tonight? Preston Dalton now seventh fastest based on his heat, though. I think he's got a lot more speed. Oh no! Preston Dalton's last lap put him at the top of the leaderboard. But he was only 5/100ths of a second faster than Sweet Tea tonight. Just over a minute left in the warm-up. Take a moment, make sure you like us on Facebook, hit the share button, follow, subscribe, do all the things. Don't forget all the past races are on our YouTube channel as well. Preston Dalton finishing warm-up with some style there. David Garman comes in tonight with the points lead, only third fastest right now. Second place, Sean Stevens not here. Third place, Bryce Dickinson. A bit behind, but might, with the speed he has had in warm-up, might have a shot at making up some ground here tonight. And of course, Ty Dickinson way up there on the speed charts, might have a shot at his first win in the American All-Star Dirt Series. Warm-up about to close out, and then we are going to go racing here at Lanier. Warm-up comes to a close. All right, it is time for the 40-lap feature. Preston Dalton and David Lester have the front row. David Garman, Zach Bache on the second row. Ty Dickinson, Bryce Dickinson have the third row. Matt Grimm and Zane Walters on the fourth row. Michael Doan not going to be in the race. Everybody stacking back up, getting ready for the start. Bryce just jumped to pit road. Not sure if he's going to make it back out here and make the grid. And they are starting to roll already. Bryce Dickinson jumped to pit road. They are running open setups tonight. Might have been a fuel issue. Needed more fuel in the car. Hopefully he'll be back out here and be able to maintain the lead lap. David Lester, Zach Bache have the front row here tonight. No, I'm sorry, Preston Dalton and David Lester. Now everybody gets corrected here. Pace car will drop off out of turn number 4. Pace truck is in. They are down and away. Green flag in the air. Preston gets an amazing launch. Bryce Dickinson looks like he might be rolling off pit road in a moment. Preston way up top, down the front straightaway. David Lester in second, Garman in third. Caution is out. Looks like Matt Grimm and Zach Bache involved. Oh, Zach Bache bounces off the wall, goes down, collects Matt Grimm. Matt Grimm ends up on his side. This is the opportunity Bryce Dickinson needed. He needs to get his lap back here. And there's Bryce getting waved around back to the lead lap. Matt Grimm did have to tow to pit road. He'll be delayed getting back off. Preston Dalton in the lead. David Lester second. David Garman third. Ty Dickinson in fourth. Zane Walters up 3 spots into fifth. Bryce in sixth. Zach in seventh. Matt Grimm will be in eighth once he gets off pit road. Pace truck in and Preston fires away. Green flag in the air. David Lester in second has Ty Dickinson on the back bumper. Ty sends it, deep into turn 3. Collects David Lester and David Garman both caught in that one. David Garman up on the high side, just has nowhere to go. David Lester goes into turn 3. Ty sends it in, just pushes up a little bit and ends up getting into Lester. Lester ended up on his side. He had to tow to pit road. Ty Dickinson now into second. Zane Walters third. Bryce to fourth. Zach in fifth. Matt Grimm in sixth. Garmin back in seventh. Everybody but Lester on the lead lap. Pace truck in. Green in the air. They're down and away again. Preston, another good jump. Ty in second. Zane in third. Bryce in fourth. Zach fifth. Garmin sixth. Matt Grimm in seventh. Preston Dalton just ran the fastest lap so far as he pulls away just a little bit from Ty Dickinson. That gap now 1.6 seconds. Zane Walters back in third with that single file restart. Hasn't been able to make up ground, but look who has. Here comes Bryce. Bryce Dickinson now to third. Off turn 4, here comes Bryce. Zane Walters trying to cross back over. Zane's got the bottom line into turn 3. Bryce pushes hard. Oh, Zach Beige gets into the wall back behind. Preston Dalton's lead now 2.8 seconds. Over Ty in second. Zane and Bryce still going at it. And here comes Garmin. Garmin up into fifth, looking for position on Bryce. Oh, Garmin way up into the wall. Oh, Garmin into the wall, literally. Caution is out. Garmin tows to pit road. Garmin sent it hard into turn 3. Thought he had it. Gets a little bit of the wall in turn 4, sends him up into that gap in the wall. Looked like David Lester might have clipped him. I'll have to take a look at David Lester's car and see if he got any damage out of that. I'm not seeing anything. Preston Dalton still in the lead. Ty Dickinson second. Zane in third. Bryce in fourth. Now Matt Grimm back up into fifth. Zach Beige in sixth. David Lester in seventh. Garmin currently in eighth. They stack back up side by side this time. This is Ty's best opportunity. They're down and away. Green flag in the air. Preston gets another good jump on the field. Ty sends it into 1 and 2. Trying to close the gap. Zane really sends it. They almost touch going into 3. Zane Walters now to second. Ty back to third. Here comes Bryce and David Lester. Lester down to the bottom. He's going to take fourth. And he gets into Ty. Ty gets into Bryce. Ty manages to save the car. Now, it is Preston Dalton out front with another big gap over Zane Walters. David Lester now to third. Bryce into fourth. Matt Grimm now into fifth. Zach Beige in sixth. But Ty Dickinson's coming by. And Ty is taking no prisoners coming back toward the front. He gets by Zach easily. Looked like he was going to thread the needle there and take 2 positions. Preston Dalton still in the lead. Zane in second. Bryce now into third. Lester into fourth. Matt Grimm closing in on him in fifth. And it looks like David Garman is done as caution comes out. And it looks like Ty Dickinson involved this time. Gets a little squirrely coming off turn 2. Ends up into the wall, into the barrier. And ends up having to tow to pit road. Cannot get it off the tires. Ty Dickinson now on pit road. Preston Dalton still has the lead with Zane Walters in second. Bryce in third. David Lester in fourth. Matt Grimm in fifth. Zach Bache in sixth. Ty Dickinson still on pit road after having to tow. Hopefully he'll be able to get back on the lead lap, fight his way forward here tonight. They stack back up for the restart. Preston has beat him every time on the restarts. Can Zane do anything with him this time? And Preston is down and away. Green flag back in the air. Caution is back out. Looks like Matt Grimm involved this time. As they come off turn. Oh, Matt. Looks like David Lester comes down just a little bit into Matt Grimm. Turns him just enough to draw the caution. Can any of these guys do anything with the restarts by Preston Dalton? Ty Dickinson is back off pit road. He'll have to get looks like one lap back here. As they get the 1 to green. Don't know if he'll be able to get it on this caution, but maybe on the next one. Out of turn 4, Preston fires again. Green flag in the air. Gets another good jump on Zane. Bryce Dickinson now to third. David Lester in fourth. Matt Grimm back in fifth. Zach Bache in sixth. Ty in seventh. Ty now being scored 3 laps down once they go back to green. Zane Walters already 1 second behind leader Preston Dalton. Lester in third. Matt Grimm now to fourth, 20 laps to go. Bryce Dickinson now back to fifth. Zach Bache, look. Oh, we've got Ty Dickinson and Zach Bache in the wall. Caution. What happened to Ty coming through turn 1? Sends it all. Oh! Ty and Bryce get together at the bottom in turn 1. Ty ends up in the outside wall. Something tells me that the brothers will have words later. Zach Bache has gone to pit road for repairs, I am sure. They stack back up for the restart. Zane trying to get a nose just ahead. Preston fires. They're down and away. Green flag in the air. Preston out front. Zane Walters now in second. Has David Lester all over him as they try and hold close to Preston Dalton, but Dalton already pulling away again. David Lester in third. Bryce Dickinson in fourth. Matt Grimm currently in fifth. Zach Beisch in sixth. Dalton out front. David Lester now comes by into second. Can he close the gap on Preston Dalton? Zane Walters back now to third. Bryce Dickinson back to fourth. This will be a great points night for Bryce. The top two contenders in front of him. David Garman, the points leader, out of the race. Sean Stevens did not start. Huge, huge night for Bryce Dickinson points-wise. Preston Dalton's lead now 1.3 seconds over David Lester in second. Zane Walters in third. Bryce in fourth, closing in on Zane. Hops up to the high side. Matt Grimm currently in fifth. Zach Beisch in sixth. Preston Dalton, David Lester, still... Lester gets stuck on the inside wall in 1 and 2. Caution. We've seen David Lester. He was trying to close that gap down, pushing hard. Looks like he just got a little too low in turn 2. Grabbed that inside wall, and it turned him into it. The one driver that was able to run down so far. Hey, see you next week, Ty. And I promise next week I won't pre-race interview you, and we'll see if that helps your luck a little bit, buddy. Preston Dalton leads him around one more time. Zane Walters in second. Bryce now up to third. Matt Grimm to fourth. Zach Beisch in fifth. David Lester now back into sixth. Out of turn 4, Preston Dalton will control the restart. He is down and away. Green flag in the air. 9 to go. Zane Walters, Bryce Dickinson still going at it. Bryce had some momentum coming to the caution. Can he get up into second? Matt Grimm, David Lester still back there as well. But it is Preston Dalton leading the field around. Looks like Zane struggled through 1 and 2. Bryce starting to close the gap. Matt Grimm and David Lester, look at how close they are coming off turn 2. Down into turn 3, Lester gets the nose down to the bottom. 5 laps to go from Lanier. David Lester now up to 4th. Setting his sights on Bryce Dickinson. Bryce has been able to run down Zane, but has not been able to find a way around him. Bryce goes low off turn 4. Zane in second. Preston Dalton's lead now 2.7 seconds. 3 laps to go. The battle is on for second. Two laps. Oh, Bryce almost gets into Zane. Zane overcorrects up the hill. Bryce Dickinson now to second. Zane fighting for third. White flag is in the air for Preston Dalton. And here comes David Lester. Lester to the bottom, going for third. Can he get the second here? Preston Dalton is going to win at Lanier. It's a drag race for second. Bryce Dickinson pulls it off. David Lester in third. Zane Walters finishes fourth. Zach Bache is fifth. Matt Grimm sixth. Ty Dickinson seventh. And David Garman finishes eighth. Let's see if we can get a word with our top three. Hey, David, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, what a run there at the end. After that incident sent you all the way to the back, it looked like you were just flying past everybody.
Yeah, the bottom rolling.
Now, I couldn't tell from the angle we saw that it looked like going into turn two, that what happened was your left front tire just grazed the wall enough to turn your car into it, or did something else, did you get bound up down there?
No, I just got too close to the wall and it clipped the wall with the front tire.
Well, man, that was one heck of a run. I have to ask, obviously it looked like you were pretty close to Bryce, but if you'd gotten the clean track and the green flag laps, could you have run Preston down?
I think I could have run him down there on that last restart if the caution was for somebody other than myself.
Well, man, regardless, that was an epic comeback, a third place finish. Congratulations, great race.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, let's see if Bryce is still around. Hey, Bryce, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congratulations. That was quite a fight you had tonight.
I fought that car so much tonight, and I'm surprised I came out where I did.
It did look like a couple of times, especially off turn two, coming down the back straightaway, you just barely held on to that thing. It was sliding all over the place.
Yeah, I have to apologize to Zane real quick. If I got into him, I'm sorry. I just seen that door open, and I thought this is my only opportunity here.
Well, it didn't look like you touched. There might have been some netcode there, but it looked like you guys had quite a run, and you were having quite a battle with him regardless.
Oh yeah, that was probably the most fun I've had in the longest time.
Well, man, a second place finish tonight with Garmin being out early and with Sean Stevens being not in the race tonight. Definitely going to help you in the point situation. You should easily catch up to Sean tonight. And with like I said, with Garmin wrecking out early, that'll close that gap down a bit too.
Yeah, at first I was running this just for fun, but I think, if I can continue to get my nose in there, I think I should be a little bit more competitive with these guys.
Well, good luck and congratulations tonight, man. Heck of a run.
Thanks, Doug.
And let's see if we can get a hold of our winner. Hey, Preston, this is Doug. You got me?
Got you, man.
Hey, that was one heck of a dominant race. It looked like you had the best restarts by a mile and then just checked out.
Yeah, man. Before the race, I had to talk with Sean, and Sean told me to catch him sleeping. So I was just trying to change the restarts up a little bit every time and try and keep him guessing whenever I would step on the gas, and it worked out for me.
It definitely did, man. That was a dominant win. At one point, I think you were gaining mid-race on a restart. You gained about a half a second a lap for the first 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, man. Track was really good early on. Track was good all night. I was able to keep the gas all the way down early race, but in the middle of the race, track just went away a little bit, so had to back off the throttle a little bit to keep the car up there. But yeah, no, track was definitely really fast early, and it worked out.
Well, congratulations, man. That was definitely a dominant win tonight, buddy.
Yep, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It has been an epic night of racing for the All-Stars. Don't forget to come back Sunday morning for the NSS GT3 series. And Sunday night, BRR does return after the holiday and the Super Bowl last week. All broadcasts back to normal next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all those wonderful things, and have a wonderful weekend.